Today we're going to be talking about variables and expressions, and we're going to start talking about some keywords which you will see in word problems, which will help you to know when you're supposed to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, and it will help you to set up equations. To start with, when you add some keywords that you can look for to help you to know when you're supposed to add would be plus, sum, and increased by. Some words that you would use when you would subtract would be minus, difference, and less than. Multiplication would involve words such as times, product, or equal groups of. Division would include the words divided by and quotient. And I'm not saying that these are all the words you would see, but this will give you a good idea in most cases what to use. So for instance, if you wanted to write an expression or an equation for the sum of a number x and 7 is 40, the word sum means to add. So that means you're going to add x and 7 and you will get 40. So you get x plus 7 equals 40. The difference of 14 and a number t gives 12. So if you say difference, we're talking about subtraction. So the difference between 14 and a number t, that would mean 14 minus t, and that would equal 12. The product of a number s and negative 3 yields negative 27. So product means you're going to multiply. So that means you're going to take s and the number negative 3 and multiply them. So you're basically saying negative 3 times s equals negative 27. The word yields means equals. Just like above it, the word gives means equals. And when you see is, like in the problem above that, that also means equals. Next, let's say we have z over 8 equals 24. That means the quotient of a number z and 8 is equal to 24. Okay? Quotient means you're going to divide. So that means z divided by 8, or z over 8, like a fraction, equals 24. And I've also listed some of the keywords at the bottom that we've used to mean equals. Those would be is, gives, yields, and is equal to. Let's go to the next page. Chelsea has $15 less than what she needs to purchase a new set of earbuds. If she has $42, write and solve an equation to find the cost of the earbuds. So let's go ahead and set that up. We know that Chelsea has $15 less than what she needs. Well, if it's less than what she needs, that means we're subtracting 15 from a number. Now, we don't know what she needs, so let's call that our variable. Let's call that something. We could call it x. What she needs is x. So if we took that amount of money and we subtracted the 15, that would give her the $42 that she has right now. So we've set up an equation. So now let's solve it to see how much those earbuds actually cost. So I'm going to write this down to remind us that x is the cost of the earbuds. So let's go ahead and solve this. We'll draw our line through the equal sign. Let's get x alone. So instead of subtracting 15, like it says here, we're going to do the opposite and add 15 to each side. The 15s will cancel, and we end up with 42 plus 15, which gives us $57. So x equals $57. So that's the cost of the earbuds. Thank you for joining me.